When people talk about success, they often throw around names like Elon Musk as if he's some kind of superhuman, born with a golden ticket to greatness. But I don't think most people truly understand what it really takes to succeed like Elon Musk. It's easy to look at his achievements, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and more, and assume he's just a genius with endless resources. But the truth is far more complex and far more inspiring. Success at this level isn't just about brainpower or luck. It's not about being in the right place at the right time or having the right connections. Those things help, sure, but they're not the secret ingredient. There's something else, something deeper, that most people never talk about. Elon Musk didn't start out as a billionaire, or even as someone who was particularly fearless. In fact, his journey began in a place that might surprise you. He was a quiet, introverted kid growing up in South Africa, often feeling like an outsider. He wasn't the most popular or the most athletic. He was bullied, sometimes relentlessly, and spent much of his time lost in books, dreaming about technology and the stars. Imagine being that kid, feeling isolated, misunderstood, and yet having this burning curiosity about how the universe works. Elon was obsessed with learning. He devoured science fiction novels, pored over encyclopedias, and taught himself to code at a young age. He wasn't just reading for school, he was reading for 10 hours a day, not because anyone told him to, but because he simply couldn't help it. His mind was always hungry for more. That's the first lesson. True success starts with obsession. Not the kind of fleeting interest that comes and goes, but a relentless, all-consuming drive to understand, to build, to solve problems that others think are impossible. Elon's secret wasn't just talent or luck. It was his willingness to go deeper, to work harder, and to keep going long after everyone else had given up. Obsession is what kept him up at night, sketching out ideas for rockets and electric cars when everyone else was asleep. It's what pushed him to learn everything he could about physics, engineering, and business, even when it meant sacrificing comfort and security. While most people are content to chase comfort, Elon Musk chased impossible problems. He didn't just want to make money, he wanted to change the world. He wanted to make humanity a multi-planetary species, to accelerate the transition to sustainable energy, to push the boundaries of what's possible. But chasing big dreams comes with big risks. Elon failed, big time. Rockets exploded on the launch pad. Tesla nearly went bankrupt. The media mocked him, investors doubted him, and even his friends sometimes questioned his sanity. But here's the thing, he didn't stop. He didn't let failure define him, instead he used it as fuel. Every setback was a lesson, every failure was a stepping stone. When SpaceX's first 3 rockets failed, most people would have quit. Elon put everything he had, his money, his reputation, his energy, into one last launch. And when that rocket finally soared, it changed everything. The world saw the success, but they didn't see the sleepless nights, the anxiety, the moments of doubt. They didn't see Elon sleeping on the factory floor, working 100-hour weeks, sacrificing comfort and even his health to keep his companies alive. That's the second lesson, resilience, the ability to keep moving forward, no matter how many times you get knocked down. Elon Musk worked like he was broke, even when he wasn't. He put in the hours, not for glory, but because he believed in the mission. He knew that if he didn't build it, no one else would. He didn't care about what the critics said. The world laughed, but he didn't care. He ignored the noise, the negativity, the endless stream of people telling him it couldn't be done. He focused on the work, on the mission, on building something that mattered. That's the third lesson. Focus. In a world full of distractions, Elon Musk doubled down on what mattered. He didn't waste time arguing with critics or chasing trends. He put his energy into building, into solving problems, into making progress every single day. Winners build while others talk. While the world debated whether electric cars would ever work, Elon was in the factory, working side by side with his engineers, solving problems no one else could. While others doubted, he delivered. So here's the real secret to Elon Musk's success. It's not about being the smartest person in the room, or having the most money, or even being the most fearless. It's about being obsessed with your mission, resilient in the face of failure, and relentlessly focused on building something that matters. Ask yourself, are you obsessed enough? Are you willing to put in the hours, to keep going when everyone else gives up, to ignore the critics and focus on your mission? Will you build, or will you just scroll? Will you spend your days chasing comfort, or will you chase the impossible? Because the future isn't built by people who play it safe. It's built by people who are willing to risk everything for a dream, people who are willing to fail, to learn, to get back up and try again, people just like you. So what's stopping you? The journey to greatness doesn't start with talent or luck. It starts with obsession, resilience, and focus. It starts with a decision to build, to create, to make a difference. Subscribe for more bold lessons. Your journey starts now.